now, we are... I didn't update it properly. Oh no. Boom! Semifinals. MeMo versus Heha Nonstop. I love clicking these. I love clicking the mechs with right click. You know that you get them to transform, right? When in this loading screen.
Oh no.
Yeah,
actually, I did not know that.
Yeah, if you right click them, they transform. Okay, so if you can let me know that you paused the game, Steve.
I paused it at -27.
Okay, I am at 20, so if you can catch up to 20, that would be great. Okay, so we are finally at the semifinals. The first map of the semifinals is going to be Vale, and we will be playing. We'll have the green team in the bottom left-hand corner. It is Team MeMo, also known as Memento Mori, and it will be consisting of Polarbearz in the. Oh, he's in the Steampunk Striker. He hasn't played Striker this entire time. I think he's played mainly Osprey and one Helix, I think. And it will also have Turkleton in the Pumpkin Saucer, so that's a little bit interesting, and NuclearPizza in the Black Ops Striker. So it's a double Striker and a Saucer. So Vale, a big map. You know, none of these guys have carry mechs, which is interesting. On the Carbon team, in the upper right-hand corner, it is Team Heha Nonstop. We have onlyyyphiL in the Pax Helix, RageFist. It's a little funny, yes, okay, fine. RageFist in the Classic Helix, and WakeMeUp in the Tomcat Striker. So it's a very interesting contrast of mech compositions. And we are on Vale. Are you at 20 seconds, Steve?
I'm at 20 seconds.
Okay, if we can, let's do a quick countdown. We will start the game in 3, 2, 1, go! And there we are. Let's get this ball rolling. So, you know, openings on Vale are pretty normal. The one thing is cheesing. Your opponent cheesing on Vale is very dangerous. Right off the bat, it can get pretty risky if you don't watch out for it.
It can, and with Vale being such a huge map, there's just so many paths and areas that they can go through, and sometimes not even been picked up on radar until it's almost too late. But yeah, since the fact that you said with Vale the way that it is, it's hard for them to do anything ahead of time, as all the outposts are out of range, and it looks like that really no one's really doing any major initial cheating. Everyone's just kind of doing their own thing. There was a lot of scouting. WakeMeUp did a really fast scouting pass, didn't get finished off, even though he was kind of trying to be focused by the green team. Actually, RageFist was able to snipe one socket unit at the Carbon's at the green team's bottom right outpost, and already we have a flamer drop here at the left outpost of the green team. It's pretty much just to keep them at bay at this point. It does look like the green team is starting on the upper left-hand corner, but it has been scouted by the Carbon team. Oh, and Polarbearz is also starting to work on the bottom right-hand corner. That he is in there. That was something I was noticing, but great scouting by WakeMeUp. He actually noticed that all that push was going on by MeMo up in that upper left corner area, but it does look like now that MeMo is really kind of focusing on it together, where it's all them, and there's so much that's already there that it's going to take a concentrated effort, I think, from Heha Nonstop to actually be able to counter it.
It does look like Heha Nonstop is going for the bottom right, though. They are pushing a lot of tanks. I think RageFist was the one that sent all of those. It's contesting. It will be contesting 3 MeMo tanks, but no one for MeMo is really supporting that bottom right fight. Let's see if they actually notice that that's what the Carbon team is going for. So it's going to be a normal Vale map split, I would say.
I would say so as well, and it looks like, yeah, MeMo, rather than worrying about countering that, they're more focused on just trying to get, you know, they made some good rounds on that upper left corner area, and they just really want to secure it down, and even if it maybe costs them that bottom right one for the time being, I think it's a trade that they're willing to make.
Yeah, I mean, you typically see high-tier players try to contest both at the same time, sort of, you know, do a slower outpost grab on one side at the cost of delaying the outpost grab of the opponent. That way the fight... and Polarbearz able to make it back there.
Wow. Barely survives that.
Wow, wow, wow. That was great.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we have onlyyyphiL. And onlyyyphiL, the only one down here defending against Turkleton and Polarbearz. And actually really low on health. Really, really dangerous. Getting high load here, but dancing around his outpost. Will he be able to survive this? He is regenerating health, and I think he has called for help, and okay, yeah, he will be able to get support from WakeMeUp.
And that level up was just that extra boost that he needed to get out of there and stay alive, but so far, really, there hasn't been much of anything as far as only one kill so far, and that was done by NuclearPizza. Really, so far, very low, but this might be theirs kill. Polarbearz
RageFist going down, yeah. I mean,
onlyyyphiL.
onlyyyphiL. Wow, he landed there. That was very dangerous to land there. I mean, it was you know, you have the trees. You're not able to walk away. You're kind of blocked off from your friendly side, and yeah, that's a very dangerous land there. He did pay the price, obviously, but you know, kind of scrambling back and forth. Veil, I have noticed playing Veil, it's, you know, the income seems to be lower than it should be.
RageFist in a lot of trouble.
Again, getting finished off. You know, every little kill counts, because it does not just cost you time, but it also costs you credits. And landing on the trees.
onlyyyphiL's walking on the top of trees trying to stay alive.
Oh, and NuclearPizza does not do a transform time. That yeah, so onlyyyphiL will be able to survive here because he'll be able to regen health. But we do have a little bit of infantry drop by Turkleton and Polarbearz at the upper outpost here. They will be able to get neutralized, but it won't get them that far probably, as it's really surrounded by carbon units. Oh,
that it is, but they're still doing a lot of damage just overall in general, and NuclearPizza does not get out of there in time. 2 down for MeMo, giving a 3-to-1 power play advantage right now for Team Hey Haul nonstop. I can't say that team any other way than that.
You know, I mean, but even the power play kind of advantage is a lot harder to utilize on smaller maps or on larger maps, because you know, you have to consider that it's not just a direct post-to-post fight like if you were on Duel or something like that, or Chasm fighting against mid. Oh, kills left and right,
go down again.
Wow. Man, my computer's a little bit struggling with this. There's too much action, guys. Too much. Can't take it.
That's why you got to get the super OP computers of OP-ness that just
I can't compare to OPTV Live computers, okay, Steve? God. Man, the neutral mids haven't been touched. Go ahead.
I'm surprised so far that actually MeMo's had a lot of 2 down at the same time. Like normally you don't see that too often from MeMo. Like 1 will go down, but 2 down at the same time twice, almost back to back. That was actually a great playing by Hey Haul nonstop.
Yeah. Turkleton. One thing that I haven't been able to keep my eye on as much as I probably should have tried to is Turk. You know, as that saucer is, especially on Veil, is going to be able to abduct quite a lot of neutrals and a lot of enemy units overall as well, because the post-to-post distance is so far. You know, with Blink, let's see, Turk has level 2 Blink already. Oh, RageFist going down after the time drop there.
Yeah, just waited a little too long to get out of there. Comes in, double team. No way he was getting out of that alive.
And Turk trying to abduct, but getting fired on by WakeMeUp is forced to leave the area. And yeah, the Carbon team should probably take a little bit of effort and time to finish off neutrals as much as they can before Turk just gets a bunch of free units, unit after unit after unit. Oh, it looks like we do have a boxer push. Oh no, never mind. Turk was mass selecting, but didn't actually decide to move out.
And it wound up that initially Team Hey Haul is developing a little bit of a Longhorn area the same way that one match where all those jackals were, but I think it was scouted by NuclearPizza, but he's yet to actually respond to it. But I'm curious to see if they're going to build up that same area the way that Big Boss did in an episode of MechMania once.
Right. I was there, man. I was there for that, and that was Minx, or not Minx. I'm sorry.
Yeah, huge train of death coming out.
Yeah,
I don't. Huge train coming across the bridge right now, man.
Oh, whoa, yeah, true, man. My computer is struggling to keep up with this, and right now NuclearPizza and Polarbearz and Turkleton are all here to support. The mid is well defended though, so this is a little bit risky for MeMo, but WakeMeUp does get finished off in the air. Let's see how MeMo can actually support the push. A distraction Longhorn does go down.
Oh, onlyyyphiL goes down too.
Oh, and look at that death ray.
Out in the air.
Oh man, so many units cleared, and it's going right past mid. They're not going to switch this. Oh man. They do a mass hold.
They stopped it right there.
Wow.
And that way to take over that station.
Oh man.
Huge opportunity.
Lots of units here. This is pretty much almost all of MeMo's units, but they was able to get them that middle outpost. They should probably start to bunker it up. They could even push the fort at this point because there's nothing defending right now. Yeah, for sure. Definitely something that they should consider.
Especially if they can be in these situations of these like 3 versus 1 power play advantages, because now with the latest patch, you can't even start your buyback on your respawn until at least 5 seconds initially. So death now once again means something. So I mean, it's really huge that if you can take out some of your opponents and you have that advantage, you need to push and really try to take advantage of it, because if you don't, with this many tanks that are out on the field right now, this is death incarnate. sitting at this outpost.
Yeah, that's quite a lot of units. Oh, and a lot of tanks coming from the corner as well. They set them on T. I think they're going to try to time it so they hit that left outpost at the same time. Let's see if they actually do that, though. Let's see if they were set on T or if they were set on Y. Oh, they're going to double push that they're sending them on different directions. So, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Dual-pronged attack. And this attack is also sidetracking them, and as you can see, Team Heyhall non-stop is actually using every bit of defense that they should be using for their fortress to just defend this factory outpost, and their fortress is basically going to be completely open. Perfect distraction play by MeMo, forcing Heyhall to show their hand prematurely and leaving their base just wide open with a big sign on the front that just says, "Come and blow me up."
Yeah, man. There's plenty of tanks over here. I think this will probably be it. MeMo's not doing as much repositioning as I would expect them to. That left push definitely did the job. There's plenty of tanks here. They might be able to get the finish at this point. It's less than a quarter of their health, and even if they don't get the finish, last, a couple of extra drops by the MeMo team from that middle center outpost on the carbon side will probably definitely be able to do it. But at this point, their life is so low,
5,
and it's
4, 3, 2.
Whoa, my client just freaked out.
2%.
Oh, NuclearPizza firing it, and there you go. Whoa.
NuclearPizza solo shoots it out with his unicorn head on. There we go. That is game 1 of the semifinals of Bracket P. And what a great first game to launch off this entire last few matches, man.
Oh yeah, this that was, I mean, obviously that big push down the middle was probably the game-deciding push, and it was kind of weird. I think this might be the only game that I have seen, or at least in a really long time, where pushing first kind of did it. Heyhall Nonstop had a lot of tanks left and right here or there, but NuclearPizza, Turkleton, and Polarbearz masked up all their stuff, moved it right down the middle, and even though there was a pretty good defense for the Carbon team, that Death Ray plus the healing ability of not the healing ability, sorry, I'm thinking a little bit backwards, but with the mech support, it was definitely able to, clearly it was able to clear that middle outpost. Wow, that was I wouldn't have expected that kind of thing, because usually, especially in high tier, safer type play, you kind of just, mass up, and you don't really try to move that risky, but wow, great job by MeMo. So we will move into the next game, which is going to be the first game of the next bracket, which is bracket Q of the semifinals. Stay tuned.